question comes from every overly curious human ever. What if the Earth stopped spinning for just 1 second? I mean, it's only a second. How bad could it really be? Well, turns out, very bad. Imagine the smooth, gentle spin of Earth suddenly slamming to a halt. The Earth itself stops, but you don't. Right now, as you're watching this video, you're actually flying through space. Not forward, but sideways, along with the rotation of the Earth. If you're standing near the equator, you're moving at about 1,670 kilometers per hour, or over 1,000 miles per hour. That's faster than a fighter jet. You don't feel it because everything else around you, buildings, trees, your phone, your dog, is moving at the same speed. It's like being on a giant, smooth merry-go-round. Now, imagine that merry-go-round suddenly stops. Instantly. No slowdown, no warning. Just a full, immediate stop. Thanks to something called inertia, Newton's first law, your body would want to keep moving in the direction it was going. In other words, you would fly sideways through the air at over 1,000 miles per hour. So would buildings, so would cars, so would trees. Everything not bolted deep into the bedrock would be launched sideways with deadly force. It would be like the entire planet was inside a high-speed train that suddenly crashed into a wall. The atmosphere wouldn't stop either. Wind speeds would instantly rise to hypersonic levels, faster than the speed of sound. These winds would flatten forests, level cities, and likely scour the Earth's surface clean. We're talking about winds strong enough to shred concrete. The oceans too would remain in motion. Entire seas would be flung sideways, creating tsunamis thousands of meters tall. These walls of water would obliterate coastlines and flood far inland. Some parts of the world might even be swept underwater permanently. And let's not forget the Earth's crust. It's not one solid piece. The sudden stop could cause massive earthquakes as the tectonic plates try to deal with the stress. Volcanoes might erupt, fault lines would snap, mountains could crumble. The entire surface of the Earth would suffer a kind of planetary whiplash. Now, here's the fun part. After exactly 1 second, the Earth starts spinning again, as if nothing happened. But in that single second, the surface of the planet would have been absolutely destroyed. Billions of people would be injured or gone. Civilization as we know it would collapse. The planet would still be here, but the world we know, gone. And even if you somehow survived the chaos, let's say you were inside a bunker deep underground, you'd come back up to a completely changed planet. The climate would shift. The oceans might migrate toward the poles because the bulge at the equator caused by Earth's spin would slowly shrink. Areas that were once land might become sea. Places that were warm could freeze. Ecosystems would fall apart. The skies might darken from all the dust and debris. The calendar wouldn't even matter anymore. Now, the big question, could this actually happen? Number, absolutely not. The Earth's rotation is stabilized by conservation of angular momentum. There's no physical mechanism that could just stop the spin. Even the energy from a massive asteroid wouldn't be enough to cancel Earth's rotation. You'd need something wildly more powerful, like another planet crashing into us sideways. So no, we're not in danger of this happening anytime soon, or ever. But still, it's kind of amazing to think that something we take completely for granted, like the gentle spin of the Earth, is actually what keeps everything so calm and stable. The quiet rotation that gives us night and day also keeps the oceans level, the atmosphere in check, and your body from flying through a brick wall. So next time you feel like the world is spinning too fast, just remember, it's a good thing it is, because if it ever stopped, even for 1 second, things would get very messy. Stay curious and stay spinning.